all. From today on, I'll be talking about Snowflake that I'm currently learning. So let's dive into the topic. So what Snowflake actually is? Snowflake, it is a cloud-based warehouse platform. It is used to store, manage, and analyze large amount of data efficiently. Okay, it is like it is a place where companies keep all their data and run fast SQL queries on it for analysis and reporting. Okay, and why mostly they refer Snowflake rather than BigQueries or Redshift is BigQuery supports only GCP, that is Google Cloud. Okay, whereas Redshift supports only AWS, whereas Snowflake supports all, like it is multi cloud. Just how I have shown here, Snowflake can support Google Cloud, AWS as well as Azure. So what is making a difference from the traditional data warehouse to the Snowflake one? Okay, traditional data warehouse had limited storage capacity, it was high cost, and it like the processing capacity was limited. Okay, it was not scalable. Okay, and the main issue was data security. When Snowflake came in, it is a true SaaS. That means here software as a source. This is like the main part. It runs completely on the cloud infrastructure. All the components of Snowflake service run in a public cloud infrastructures like GCP, AWS or Azure. Okay. Users virtual compute instance for its computation needs to, and the storage service is persistent storage of data. Here you cannot run on a private cloud infrastructure. Okay. Snowflake is not a package to install, it manages all the aspects of software installation and update. So I would repeat again, a traditional data warehouse, it is an old style system. Okay, here the data is stored, data is processed, queried, all on the same system, like Oracle, SQL Server. Okay, and some characteristics like it is installed on premises, like inside the company server. If the user increases, the efficiency of or the performance slows down, and the scaling is not possible. There is no scalability, and the maintenance is to be done manually. Whereas when it comes to Snowflake, it is a modern cloud data warehouse. Okay, it is a fully cloud based, it is fast, it is scalable. Here in Snowflake you pay according to what you use. I'll talk about the pricing later on. Okay, and then Snowflake runs on all three cloud platforms. How it is separate is Snowflake is separating traditional warehouses from storage as well as the computation part. Okay, why Snowflake is better? If we talk about that, as it has separate compute, that is one team running reports does not affect the other one. Like if there is X running something and if there is some crash, then it will not affect Y who is running. Okay, you can create multiple warehouse, like one for data engineer, one for like data analyst, one for like DevOps. You can create many warehouse and you can work simultaneously. In traditional warehouse, what used to happen is, like if the number of user increase, it used to slow down, but here Snowflakes does not happen, like it adds power automatically. Okay, now let's talk about the flow in a Snowflake is it hosts in one cloud. Okay, if Snowflakes like Mainly what happens is if Snowflake launches something, it first launches on AWS. So choosing AWS as your cloud will be better, because I mostly use that. So let's see this. This is the data source from where the data comes in, and these are the consumers. Okay, this is the where this is a warehouse and all you will be having. So the data source comes in. Okay, it is in the form of OLTP or like the third party IoT weblog data and all. So from here all kinds of raw and the unstructured, like structured, semi-structured, unstructured data that are generated outside the Snowflake, okay, that those will be a data source. Okay, here in center, this is like the heart of the system. Okay, this is the Snowflake engine that is running on cloud platform. Inside Snowflake, it has SnowGrid. What SnowGrid does is it manages the data across regions and clouds. It handles replication and sharing. The intelligent infrastructure, what it does is it do automatic scaling. It optimizes the queries what you have written. It gives a form of security. Okay, there is no need of manually doing things, or like no need of manual tuning. Okay, the elastic performance engine, what it does, same like that, it executes the SQL query. Intelligent infrastructure used to optimize. Okay, here it executes, it uses virtual warehouses. Okay, this is the reason why Snowflake is fast and scalable. And when it comes to data service part, what Snowflake actually provide is, Snowflake is not just a warehouse, it also supports data engineering, data lake, data warehouse, data science, data application and data sharing. Same data many user can use with no duplication. Okay, and then the data consumer, like who use the data, when it comes to that, like operational report, like from the image operational reporting, real time analytics, data monetizing, and the users goes like analysts, data engineers, data scientists. So the complete flow is like you get the data source and you put it in a like a platform that is like Snowflake platform that is having storage and the virtual compute. And then comes the data services like warehouse, applications, sharing, data lake and all. And then the consumers, like consumer will be in the form of reports, dashboards, analytics. So to tell it in a short form, I would conclude in this way that Snowflake takes the data from multiple source, or like from the multiple stores, and it center all it in single cloud. It process it using the elastic performance engine, or like elastic compute, and it serves to many user without any platform issue. I hope you are clear with what is the flow of Snowflake, like what is actually happening. Okay, if there is any doubt you get in, please do drop down in the comment so I can reply to you, or like I can clarify your doubts.